Present, sir. The fact that let's get to what we've been talking about just a while ago, about BRICS, about the alternatives, about strengthening forums in a multipolar world. How do you realistically see BRICS, which many are now envious of or question the whole bloc? How do you see it realistically function as a force to reckon with?
Well, the BRICS was one of the most important things that were created in the last 3 decades. It's important for you to remember that we have the G7 that's been working in the defense of the richest countries, defending their policies. You have the G20 that was created on the occasion of the economic global financial crisis of 2008, that was created in the heart of the U.S. And then you have the BRICS, that is representing Global South. So it's something new because of the Global South and having countries like India and China, just these 2 countries carry half of the population of the world. If you include Indonesia, more than half of humanity is participating at the BRICS. You're going to have a good percentage of those that participate in the BRICS, and then you can establish a new dynamics of trade policy, cultural policy, and in the relationship between the states. So that's why I advocate for multilateralism, because after the Second World War, multilateralism allowed that we could have the quest of a harmony between the nations so that we can avoid conflicts, because every war starts with a trade war. And so we don't need trade wars. Brazil does not wish a second Cold War. If the first Cold War was between the U.S. and the Soviet Union, we don't want another Cold War between China and the U.S. Brazil wants to trade with the U.S., wants trade with China, with India, with Russia, with Bolivia, and with all countries in the world. And I'm in favor of free trade, multilateral, and harmony between the nations. It's necessary that we should learn to respect the sovereignty of the territory, the cultural sovereignty of the peoples, of the countries. And so that's why I am a very strong advocate for BRICS. BRICS is something new, and it established relationship between new nations. We created a bank, the New Development Bank of the BRICS, that has to work in a different way from other international institutions like the IMF or World Bank. We don't need to continue to copycat everything that happened in the 20th century. We can innovate due to the 21st century, due to the needs of civil society and the advances of society. The BRICS is this hope. This is the expectation that we have. And if everything goes well, I will be here once again in India to participate in the BRICS Summit meeting that is being organized by the Indian government.